Today is kind of it is a double celebration day. First and foremost, it is Father's Day. Shout out to all the dads, fathers out there, stepdads, guys who stepped up and helped raise kids that maybe weren't theirs, but they raised them like they were. Shout out to all the dads, fathers of the world. Enjoy your day. I hope you have a very, very good one. On top of that, today is also Juneteenth. I'm embarrassed to admit I knew nothing about Juneteenth starting 2 or 3 years ago, which is pretty sad. Again, it is Juneteenth. It is actually the reason none of you will lose money in the stock market tomorrow. The stock market is closed in celebration of Juneteenth. So again, double celebration, Juneteenth, Father's Day. I hope you have an amazing Sunday, June 19th. Let's get into what is going on. First, I'm starting to see some information about how all of that stimulus money was spent. If you don't recall, we had 3 rounds of stimulus checks. They started going out over 2 years ago. I've gotten some numbers that were actually pretty interesting, right? How stimulus money was spent. We'll go through kind of the top 4 or 5 categories together and see what we see. First, 63% spent money on food. That makes me feel good. It's what it's made for. Utilities, 48%. Household products, 43%. Pay down debt. Shout out for the folks that paid down debt. 26%. Rent, 28%. Car payments, 24%. Mortgages, 22%. Then we go to clothes, 14%. And finally, savings. 14% of the dollars were actually tucked away in savings. Given all of the reports about this $1.3 trillion in excess savings I kept hearing about, I have to tell you, I expected that savings number to be much, much bigger. Something is not jiving with all of this story. But yes, that is how stimulus was spent. Next, Jim Chanos. He's actually come out and said he is shorting Tesla. We have seen many, many, many folks take their shot at shorting Tesla, and it hasn't worked out historically. Jim Chanos has taken another one. I think Bill Gates, if I remember right, he may not anymore, but I think for a while he had a short on as well. So again, people are out there. It kind of makes sense, right? And don't forget, Tesla has Bitcoin on the balance sheet, and they will have a large, I don't know what they're going to call it, a large loss that they have to write down. I think their number is going to look pretty horrible. But again, I think a lot of people will back that out, but it's not going to look good on the income statement. That is for sure. People are talking about, actually, we'll get there in a minute. McDonald's. I don't know if you guys caught this. McDonald's came out on Friday and highlighted that customer demand is down and more people are choosing the dollar menu. Folks, when you're trading down to the dollar menu, that is a sign of financial stress. That's a sign that we should all appreciate. That should be a chilling thing to appreciate or understand. More and more Fed presidents are going to be talking. Christopher Walker, right? Christopher Walker out talking about a 75 basis point move in July. You know, that's what I'm calling for. I've been calling for several weeks now. The Fed presidents are going to start speaking. I expect lots of them to talk next week, including Powell in front of Congress. I expect them to be hawk, talk tough. And yes, I do expect 75 in July. It's going to be very interesting. I expect most, if not every single economic metric between now and the Fed meeting to be something between bad and horrible. We get the pending home sales on Tuesday. I expect that number to be atrocious. I think I called it yesterday or maybe the day before. I think it's going to have a 4 handle on it. 4.7, 4.8, 4.9. Remember, last year we did 6.1 existing home sales. The housing market is broken. What else needs to happen in the housing market? We need to get to at least 2 million units for sale. We are nowhere close. Yes, I understand days on market are going up. Yes, I understand price drops are coming. I told you all of this would come. It's early, right? Everybody wants this big crash in price. You guys don't understand that real estate doesn't move that fast. Yes, transactions will crash 25, 30, 35% this year, but that doesn't mean prices crash this year. We can talk about next year later, but it ain't happening 2022. National median home price will not show a negative number this year. Could your market, your buy box? Absolutely. But your buy box, your city, your town is one out of hundreds. The national number, right or wrong, the national median house price will not fall in 2022. Good or bad, that's just how the math is going to work. Oh, we already celebrated Father's Day and Juneteenth. I got some quotes. There's a gentleman, I don't know if you know him. If you're in the crypto space, you do. Mike Novogratz. I think Mike should be best known for getting a Luna tattoo, like right on his shoulder. If you guys don't know what Luna is, that is the $80 billion coin that went to zero in a weekend. Yes, he got a Luna tattoo on his shoulder. Ouch. Ouch. He expects a deep, dark recession starting right now, where stocks have at least 20% more pain. He thinks asset prices cannot recover until the Fed pivots. Hence, Kathy Wood is out again talking about a Fed pivot in July. What is she thinking? I don't get it. Crypto crash is good. I did a video on that earlier, right? Leverage and speculation are leaving the system. Oh, this is a good line. A 12-year bull market does not end in a 4-month bear market. I think that's a pretty good line. I think everybody wants the pain to be over. And folks, we haven't even had a real pre-announcement, negative pre-announcement, or earnings cuts yet. There's still months, at least months of pain. We have to see retailers whacked, manufacturers whacked. Earnings have to come down. They just have to come down. And the fact that Wall Street hasn't cut earnings already is a shame. Soft landing is absolutely impossible. I totally agree. A hard landing is the way forward. I understand why the Fed has to say we're shooting for a soft landing. And frankly, the Fed should shoot for a soft landing. But come on. Let's just agree among friends. It is not going to happen. Don't know if you heard this, but the Apple Store in Maryland has voted to unionize. Folks, we talked about this. This is coming. Unions, employees have the power. They are going to unionize. Starbucks, Amazon, Apple, makes total sense. Fully expect more and more stores, locations to unionize. Next, a lot of you have been asking me, how am I marketing to find my 50, 40, 10 deals? How am I marketing to potential owners that would be interested in carrying paper? I had my team on yesterday. I think the video posted at 7 o'clock. I showed you exactly how I'm using PropStream, and I even showed you the postcard that we are mailing to, I think it was almost 1,000 people. We're going to mail that postcard a couple of times. So again, I keep giving back. Not a lot of people watched that video, but it did come out 7 o'clock on Saturday. But again, on this channel, I just keep giving, and hopefully you understand. These are the shots that I'm taking to build wealth. Hopefully you see them too. Again, PropStream gets us the data. postcard is mailed out. Check out that video. Right. And then shout out to the folks watching the Las Vegas real estate market. Las Vegas inventory is up 49%. I need to get Brian Lebo back on the channel. You have seen nothing yet. Inventory is going to double, maybe even triple. We are going to have lots of wish pricing. Then we're going to figure out who is motivated or not. As we wrap this up, something I failed to do yesterday, and I apologize. We need to congratulate people that are still doing the work. Folks, recessions, bear markets are time to do the work. This is when you build wealth. Don't be afraid. Build confidence, build consistency. Only do great deals. If you can do one, do another. This is the time. Anna and Rick, congratulations for getting your deal. Jimmy, congratulations for getting your deal. And Anna and Rick, you got 2 of these. Your cards will be going out in the mail. I guess they'll actually go out technically tomorrow, but they have a stamp on it. They will be mailed. Do the work, folks. How to get started one rental at a time course below is the only way to go. It's cheap. It gets you into the Facebook group. It also gets you access to the private Zoom meetings. We are doing a Zoom meeting next Saturday with Stephen Dow on the 50, 40, 10, 90 minutes, pure Q&A. Let's get it all out. And then after that, we will do a pre-foreclosure. And then we're going to do some more. Whatever my audience wants, we are going to do more and more of these Zoom calls. Heck, I bought the technology. Might as well flex that muscle. So take care of yourself. Enjoy your Sunday. If you are a father, happy Father's Day. If you stepped up as a stepdad and helped raise kids, shout out to you as well. Happy Juneteenth. Remember, congratulations. You will not lose any money in the stock market tomorrow. It is closed in observation of Juneteenth. Take care. Bye-bye.